Okay, people, this is the second part of the video in which we are going to continue with the reported speech or direct and indirect speech. Both ways are correct. The second part, well, the third part that we will see is when the sentences are in simple past, like in this case, right? This is a simple past sentence, and this is indirect speech. And we have, for example, he works in Milan. He was a good student. We were very important. We played soccer. We went to the beach last summer. These sentences, as I said, are in simple past, and when the sentences in direct speech are in simple past, they will go to past perfect. I don't know if you remember past perfect very well, but past perfect is when we use the auxiliary had in the past participle of the verbs. We will see here. I will write an example. For example, he works in Milan, right? For example, um, let's see. He said that this is the normal expression that we use, right? And then we are gonna change. We're gonna use the same subject, he, and to make the past perfect, we're gonna use the auxiliary had, right? We're gonna use had, and then we are gonna use the verb in past participle. In this case, since work is a regular verb, it is the same. Worked in Milan. This is the sentence. In the second one, we have he was a good student. We use he said, the same expression. Let's use another one. He told me that. The subject is the same, he, and the auxiliary is always had. He had, and the past participle in this case of was. Remember that was or were is the famous verb to be. We are going to use the past participle of be, and in this case is been. He told me that he had been, and then the rest are good students. You will find these things in the next slide, so don't worry about this. So as you can see, here's what we have in the other slide. The same thing, right? We have, for example, he said that he had worked in Milan. He said that he had been a good student. He says that they had been very important. He said that they had played soccer. He said that they had gone to the beach last summer. Remember, the original was, for example, we went to the beach last summer, and the past participle, well, the simple present is go, the simple past is went, and then the past participle of go is gone. So that's why we use here. He said that they had gone to the beach last summer. It is very important, people, to see that we will always use the auxiliary had for all the things that we have. I mean, in all the sentences, we're going to use had, the auxiliary had, right? Like in this case, in all the sentences that I have made over here, we're going to use had as the auxiliary. So be careful with this. This is very important. So, this is basically when the sentences are in past simple, they go to past perfect using the auxiliary had, and the verb is going to be in past participle. For example, the verb forget, forget in simple present, forgot in simple past, and forgotten in past participle. And this is what we are going to use, right? And then the next thing that we are going to see is the sentences that are in present perfect. Perfect present says here, but you need to change it. I'm sorry, this is a mistake that I made, and it is present perfect, right? It must be present here. So in the case of present perfect, the sentences change, right? The difference between present perfect and the past perfect is this, guys, is the auxiliary. For he, she, it, we're going to use has, right? And for we, you, and they, we're going to use have in present perfect. And the verb will always be the same in past participle, words being, played, and gone. So when the sentences are in present perfect, in the indirect speech, they will go to past perfect. One more time, like in simple present. Everything goes to past perfect. Past perfect is the last one, so we don't need to make another one. So in this case, our sentences, our original sentences, as I said, they were in simple present perfect. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to just change the auxiliary. In this case, have for had, and then the sentences will pass to past perfect. And no problem with this, right? He said that he had worked in Milan. The original is uh, he has worked in Milan, right? And then in the reporter speech, he had worked in Milan. So these sentences, as I said, they go to past perfect. He had been a good student. They had been very important. They had played soccer. They had gone to the beach last summer. And this is gonna be from present perfect in direct speech goes to past perfect in indirect speech. And then we have the present perfect progressive. This is um, very similar. One more time, the only thing that you're going to change is the auxiliary. Remember that when we use present perfect, we are going to change um, just this, right? Progressive, I'm sorry. Has been. Been will be always be in all the sentences, right? In this case, I have made a mistake over here. Uh, it says it has been, right? Eating pupusas. We have been working hard. So, coming back to the part of this, we are going to use the sentences in this way. So it says, uh, he has been working in Milan. He has been eating pupusas. We have been working hard. We have been playing soccer, and we have been learning English. So these sentences are going to be, as I said, used. Are going to be used in. They are used. I'm sorry, in present perfect progressive. So when the sentences are in present perfect progressive, they will go to past perfect progressive, and this is how the sentences are gonna be used. Let's see the example over here. It says he said that he had been working in Milan. As you will see in the previous one, we use have, right? And here we just change the auxiliary, which is have for had, and the sentences practically will be very similar. The only thing you need to change, as I said, is the auxiliary has for the auxiliary had in past perfect. Right? So from present perfect progressive, it goes to past perfect progressive. Then we're gonna move to future. If the original sentence is in future, we are going to use basically the sentences with a little change. Like he will work in Milan, he will eat pupusas, he will work hard, we will play soccer, we will learn English. Um, this is gonna suffer just a very little change, and we will go like this. He said that he would work in Milan. I don't know if you didn't know, but the simple past of will is would. So we go like this. He said that he would work in Milan. He said that he would eat pupusas. He said that they would work hard, they would play soccer, and they would learn English. So when we have future with will in the reporter speech, I also made, I forgot to write here, indirect speech. In the indirect speech, it will go to would. Right? So will in the direct speech, would in indirect speech. This is, guys, something important for us to know and for us to learn. And this is all the things that we need to put, right? Or the tenses that we need to have, or the we will probably have. A, let's see. If the sentence, one more time coming back as a review of everything, if the sentence is in simple present, it will go to simple past. Like he lives in Australia, he said that he lived in Australia. If the sentence is in present continuous, he is working at the hospital. She said that he was working at the hospital. If it is in simple past, he broke his leg. He said that he had broken his leg. If it is in past continuous, he was playing the flute. He said that he had been playing the flute. So past continuous goes to past perfect continuous. past simple goes to past perfect, right? Present continuous go to past continuous, and simple present goes to simple past. And then we have present perfect. He had studied math. She said that he had studied math. Present perfect goes to past perfect. Present perfect continuous. He has been working hard. She said that he had been working hard. So present perfect continuous goes to past perfect continuous. And then we have past perfect. He had helped his son. If the sentence, the original sentence, is in past perfect, it goes to past perfect as well. So she said that he had helped his son. The same thing. It doesn't change. I mean, past perfect is the last one. So if the original sentence is in past perfect, it doesn't turn into another one because it is the last one. And then we have future. He will sell his car. She said that he would sell his car. So future with will goes to would, right? And then we have modals with can. The past of can is cool. So he can swim very well. She said that he could swim very well. And the modals must. He must make his bed. She said that he had to make his bed. In the case of must, we don't have like a simple past, so we use had, right? In this case. So, guys, this is basically how these tenses are used. I hope you liked it and I hope you understood it. I will upload some exercises and you will have to send me the answers to the platform. So please check this video. I hope it helps. And if you have any question or doubt, you just can send me an email or a message, and I will be answering you as soon as possible. So take care and continue studying your book, doing your workbook as well, and do all the things that you need to do. Thank you so much. See you soon.